How you doing, everybody, and welcome. This is Oscar. What a day we have today. 7.9% inflation. That is big. Jump from the 7.5% we had last month. Shiba Inu announced today from Adam Aaron, the CEO of AMC, that now the website is accepting Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. Not bad, to be honest with you. And I'm gonna show you all the technical analysis, information, and possible price predictions for this cryptocurrency. Cronos ecosystem doing really well when it comes to all the behind the scenes, adding now to the Association of Singapore, Blockchain Association of Singapore. So really good job on Cronos on crypto.com. The end of the day, we all want to see all those amazing prices. The truth, the real truth is that you and I will have to wait until we have those amazing prices that I'm going to show you today right now with the stats, with the charts, with the best thing we can do, right? To put some facts and actual information in front of our eyes to see what in the world is going on and see what's going on and have a great time as always. So welcome aboard, everybody. It's Oscar Ramos, Thursday night. Why not have a nice live and chat about it? So welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. And the first thing I want to go ahead and show you is this beauty. Bam! Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells. Welcome, Anthony, Versink, Danny, Drew. Let's go, baby. It's a cool day. Let's go ahead and start as we see the price of Shiba Inu. This is gonna be, it's been a while since we covered Shiba Inu or other different cryptocurrencies, and it is not a secret. Of course, we have seen the prices of many come back down, and the reality as far as why that is all the things that number one is all the sell-offs that they do happen, and they will happen no matter how good or bad your cryptocurrency is. If your cryptocurrency project is bad, then sad to tell you, but it will come down even harder. If your cryptocurrency is a meme coin, it means that you have tons of manipulation, so it will come back down hard too. But if your cryptocurrency is an excellent project like Cardano, it will come down because people still want to make money. But in the long-term future, we're going to see some type of profits where we can exit at a higher price. So that's what I'm looking at, and that's what I'm waiting for other cryptocurrencies, right? Call it Cardano, call it Bitcoin, call it Ethereum, and other different ones. But we have, behold, Shiba Inu, and what you're seeing on the screen right now, I want to explain this to you. We have our typical Fibonacci the Fibonacci retracement lines. We have 38%, 50%, 61, 78%, and of course at the bottom at 0% or 100%. And we talked about that for a long time, before Shiba Inu. But what I'm also adding are my Fibonacci Bollinger Bands. And easily I can tell how here we're seeing massive growth. Is October 2021, Shiba Inu exploded. The price of this was way above this pink line, which is the medium one, which at some point early on October 6th, we were extremely overbought, and it was just a bubble zone time. It was going to explode for sure. And right about here, I'm going to leave it here, October 29, when you and I really had a great time with Shiba Inu. This is a cryptocurrency like other ones where, I feel that the army's still here. I feel that the holders are still here. I feel that it is, people are just holding, but at a loss. I would say that. My opinion is because people went with the idea that it was going to reach a higher price. Some people believing that it was going to, easily reach a cent or 0.02 or something like that. But from my perspective, that was never my opinion. And I'm happy that I was really vocal on that. Remember that early, right? It was like, man, Shiba Inu is garbage or so. Didn't say that explicitly, but I did say that I just thought it wasn't a good investment. But later on, I changed my opinion on that. And it was a great conversation knowing that, wow, Shiba Inu, you are just putting all-time high after all-time high after all-time high. And it took me a while just to kind of walk you through The entire Shiba Inu explosion started early October, as I'm showing you here, and ended at the end of October, right? So after October, imagine everyone trying to sell Shiba Inu left and right as far as it's gonna come back. It's gonna come up, it's gonna come up, it's gonna come up, it will come up, we're gonna come back. And it was just, of course, the entire bus, the train already left the station at that point, and it was a nice complete decrease in price. And as we can tell on the Fibonacci Bollinger Bands, at around this point on November the 9th, we're already down that pink line, the medium one, indicating, you know what, this is it. I think we're going to start still declining from now on. And on the Fibonacci Bollinger Bands, we are seeing how we decrease on the 38% Fibonacci retracement, and we couldn't come higher at that point. I'm mentioning right here, right about here on November 11th, November 10th. That was like the breakaway on Shiba Inu, and I hold it, you hold it, some of you hold it. There's so many people out there that, of course, are extremely bullish on Shiba Inu, and it is a cryptocurrency that I think at this point has well over millions, if not probably a billion level exposure in the world. It's everywhere. Everybody was talking about it, and that was Shiba Inu. A nice summary for all of you to know, what happened. Okay, that being said, Oscar, are we gonna have another Shiba Inu pump, right? Because we had this pump when there was no Shiboshis, when there was no Shibarium at a point that it is right now, when we didn't have AMC theaters, when we didn't have Flexa network adding Shiba Inu to pay on Flexa, right? I mean, at this point, you have way more leverage, way more weight and utility than before. Why is the price like this? That is a very basic, easy question, right? Because if you've been in crypto like me for more than a year, it all means how the market reacts according to external factors. If you see Shiba Inu price like this, let's compare it to other ERC20 tokens from Ethereum. Let's compare it to Bitcoin. Let's compare it to the interest. Let's compare it to all prices, to NASDAQ. And we all can tell that right now, it's just a flush for tech stocks. ARK Invest, right? It's like destroyed. A different tech, some investments in the technology, innovation, and cryptocurrency, right? They're just down, and we've been seeing that since November 2021. So that being said, that is a macro general view how we had a nice, beautiful bubble, and at this point, it's coming down. And will we see a comeback? That is what I want to know. Personally, although we have way more utility and tons more recognition, even partnerships, Shiba Inu already has so many things to say and do. It all's gonna go down to the volume that people bring, and when we start reaching an altcoin season for this cryptocurrency. Um, the good news on this is that we still have Shiba Inu and Dogecoin at the top, and Shiba Inu hasn't dropped. That means that holders are, like the word says, holding. Holders are not leaving this project, although we are seeing so many other meme coins coming to this space. That is great. We need to wait for a couple of things, and here is my thoughts on Shiba Inu at a greater scale. We need to wait on Robinhood because that's gonna cause a bunch of excitement. And Shiba Inu, if you were living under a cave or under a rock, right? Shiba Inu is a meme coin. People say it is, people say it doesn't. That's just the definition. Doesn't mean that it has to behave like a meme coin, but it is a meme coin. And it is, of course, now way above what a meme coin it's like, because oftentimes meme coins are rug pulls. Oftentimes meme coins are just not well established. They don't have a great definition on their white paper. They're sketchy. They're, bad coins after all. But Shiba Inu is nothing like that. At the very beginning was kind of sketchy. 2021 wasn't really a great time for Shiba Inu back in the day, but in a way now it is accepted in over 99 exchanges. I mean, it's just insane. Great movement, great brand, and there's a lot of people behind it, right? I like this. This is pretty good. In a way, my position with Shiba Inu, 3-4 million Shivas around there, not really a lot, not really a lot of money. When I saw Shiba Inu break all the way to this, because you have to understand where I'm coming from, and this is something I always like to mention here with you guys. I'm coming from losing money, a little bit of money with Dogecoin. So I did have that experience, and I'm also coming from stocks, right? So I know, like, when things like this happen, usually you need to reset. You need to reset. It is hard to say, but you need to reset. And when you reset, allows for everyone who was here for the wrong reasons to sometimes leave with losses and never come back because they're down and they're really, you know, angry at this. But it allows for new investors to come in, new money, new whales, and new opportunities. And if you're watching right now, you understand that Shiba Inu is not over, right? This is where I'm coming from. Shiba Inu is not over. I think Shiba Inu still has some gas in the tank, and right now we know that gas is very expensive. So it's been a while since I haven't talked about Shiba Inu this directly with you, and I'm showing you the data. I'm showing you the stats. Shiba Inu right now is in the 15th position by market cap. Is way ahead even crypto.com. That just gives you an idea how many people are still holding this one, and of course the whales are still there. I don't think it will make a lot of sense for whales to sell at this time, because I mean, you're already losing a bunch of money if you sell right now. Look at all the upscale that you can get for when we have a better time with this cryptocurrency, right? So that sums it up for Shiba Inu. I think we're still having a nice pump left for the upcoming 2022 until we get an altcoin season. I'm going to tell you right now that Shiba Inu may be in a do or die scenario if they do not, or like if the cryptocurrency does not pump like we saw here in the next altcoin season. If it doesn't really do much and just stays really low key, that indicates problems, right? That indicates, I mean, if we get Robinhood, if we get an altcoin season and there's nothing happening at that point, I would probably liquidate and move on to the next project, because that's what cryptocurrency is. Never marry a project, right? I also would consider this. If Shiba Inu decides to create its own mainnet, I mean Shibarium, right? But I mean, solidify something better, that will be even more exciting news, knowing that it has now multiple partnerships, now even with AMC and other different projects. So I'm really liking those insights for this crypto, guys. Now you know them. If you didn't know that, I still own Shiba Inu. I like it. It's a pretty cool one. And it will take some time, as many of the other ERC20 tokens. Oh, baby. Welcome, everybody. Talking Shiba Inu first because, well, here it is, right? Your replies just might break the internet, and given the clear enthusiasm and interest in crypto, as promised, the AMC Teeters website now accepts Dogecoin and Shiba Inu for online payments. A special shout out to BitPay for helping us make this happen, right? So that is the main purpose of Shiba, to be used to pay, which it's doing it now. And here it is. This is from you today. And it's pretty much telling us that happened. And no, I mean, that's great. Even for Dogecoin, I think that's great news for them. And of course, when we go to CoinMarketCap, the price of Shiba Inu is still down 9%, and it's the last 7 days, and we've been seeing down. These are the facts. We're not trying to sugarcoat anything. I mean, when we talk about down, I still talk about I'm token is down massively nice. So These are, I mean, this is crypto, and this is what you will expect. All right, that is Shiba Inu, my friends. Shiba Inu is here, and well, we're still want to see a new pump. All of this news not making a break point in Shiba Inu, like not making Shiba Inu move. Let's go to the 15 minutes right now. Here's the 15 minutes. I'm gonna hide my Fibonacci Bollinger Bands. I'm gonna go clearly here, and you can tell that the Fibonacci lines, we are in the last zone. We're in the last one here. We're looking at a approximately drop of 64%. If we drop around 60% on Shiba Inu, it's gonna be at the, I mean, before October 6th price, right? If we drop 64%. Will that happen? Well, we need to see something else with the markets as far as right now, all the geopolitical unrest, the increase in interest, the sell-offs. If we get into a war, then the Federal Reserve adding interest. There's a lot of things that is, of course, cracking down. Plus, Biden executive order on regulating and understanding crypto. It is the time, everyone. And I like it because I mentioned this many times during my lives. Is your crypto apocalyptic proof? Will they survive a doomsday scenario? We know Bitcoin is. We know Bitcoin is, of course. Bitcoin will survive no matter what. It will. It's a digital source of energy. It's powerful. Ethereum, we see the TVL going down as more blockchains layer ones come to the game, but still is the leader. And we're seeing other projects really doing well. Now, these projects, the meme coins, are the most volatile, the most risky, but still the only ones that you can really become extremely rich overnight. So I think that's the trade-off. We know of the Dogecoin millionaire, we know of Shiba Inu millionaires, but when it's down, guess what? All of those millionaires already sold. That is why they're millionaires, because they sold. So a couple of things to learn here. Talking to me first. When you are, let's go now back to the 1 day. When you are here very overbought, I'm gonna make the 4 hours. I like to see my Fibonacci Bollinger Bands here. When we are starting to see the price touch the red line, right? When we're starting to see that, it's time for us to collect some profits. And I mean, saying that, if we go to the 4 hour right now, the red line on Shiba Inu at this time is going to be a price of 4037. 40 on the 4 hour, that will be it. 4037. So that will be jumping to the next Fibonacci zone right about here. So for Shiba Inu to do that, which we did right here, like about a month ago, when Shiba Inu rose, let me go ahead and get my ruler, rose all this about 71%. So Shiba Inu was rising bunch, rising a lot, right? And then it, of course, comes back down as always. Interesting, huh? Interesting. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for watching. We're here. So that's what I'm going to tell you about Shiba Inu. I'm also want to talk about Tectonic, Crypto.com, Finance, and many other different news. But this live Shiba Inu Cronos with Shib pump, I already gave, I believe, enough time for you guys to know what in the world could happen for Shiba, because we do need, let me show you this. We do need something like this for Shiba Inu to, still be that pump rocket type of cryptocurrency we all like and we all know. And all of this, guys, must come in due time. I think if I needed to give you like a step-by-step process right now, we need to end the war. Right now, we're Russia, Ukraine. We need to get back to gasoline at $2 here in Texas, $4 in California or so. We need to cool down the economy a little bit with all the money that is out so inflation goes down. And definitely we need to hit that altcoin season and Robinhood. All of that compounding with a good news on Shiba Inu and people buying back, the Shiba army buying back, I don't have a doubt that this could be possible back again. Got it? And as you can tell right here, everyone, we have been at the lowest on Shiba Inu on the 4 hour here on the Fibonacci Bollinger Bands. This was one of the lowest prices, and guess what? People bought and they made money with Shiba Inu. It is insane, everybody. It is insane. All right, I'm gonna make this one Bitcoin now for later future references. Here it is. Bitcoin at 38. Oh, it's coming down. Ooh, it's coming down. Classic Bitcoin. Everyone, crypto.com. Where's the crypto.com army? Welcome aboard, my friends. Welcome, welcome. Just finished with Shiba Inu. Gave a nice, good 20 minutes or so. So if you have a question, go ahead and check back. What about crypto.com, everyone? Well, today we posted a video. They just joined the Blockchain Association of Singapore, which is fantastic. What I was saying in the video is that if I'm going to put my money in a cryptocurrency for the long term, well, at least I want that crypto project to be part of very qualified associations, groups, projects, circles that keep me at peace when it comes to, a doomsday scenario that we're seeing right now. Crypto.com is one that most of us, including myself, didn't know because it is an exchange cryptocurrency. Usually, the cryptocurrencies that pumped early in 2021, late 2020, were meme coins, were blockchains, not really, Binance wasn't really in that conversation, let alone crypto.com or FTX or KuCoin. So now it's a different world and it changes by the day and night. So what do we do now? Well, we're seeing how exchanges. Welcome Queens, welcome Leaf, Delia, and everyone here. Make sure you drop a like right now and subscribe to the channel, everybody. Why don't we get more people here? Why don't we get more people here? Let's go, let's go. So yeah, I mean, exchanges are really something very amazing. And let me tell you something that it kind of goes with Shiba Inu and Saitama and other different type of meme coins. They are creating their swaps. They are creating their swaps. I don't know if you noticed, but they have the Shiba swap, the Saitama whatever swap, or wallet, or SafeMoon swap. I haven't used any of those swaps because if I'm ever gonna use a swap, it's gonna be of a crypto project that I bet and I know it's good and whatever. I mean, it doesn't mean that the other ones are bad, but it's just that I have always I need to make sure things go according to my line of defense. Yes, I mean, they have to be strong and powerful protocols, right? So they do that because they want liquidity. They do that because they want people to be depositing millions of dollars, liquidity, and all of that. And that is also another reason how you locked people's money and then you can continue working, which makes total sense. And exchanges know that well. Exchanges know that well, and that's why they're making a lot of money. Call it crypto.com, call it Coinbase, call it Gemini, call it Binance, FTX. Oh, there you go. There's another one, FTX. That is what I'm putting my money on, right? I think the exchanges will be another source of income for many millionaires now. Because we need them to buy cryptocurrency at this point. They are the middleman for us. You cannot really get Bitcoin or any other ones. You can do it on an over-the-counter sale, but you do need a wallet and stuff like that, and someone who has a lot of money on that. Or you can easily just go to a wallet custodian like Coinbase or Gemini and do that. That is what's going to save you a lot of time and money. And exchanges, in my opinion, are a source of stability because you know that they will always have to come for more cryptocurrencies to buy and sell. So I like this one. More information for your own nice ears to understand and brief and chew on them. I think out of all the exchanges that I see, let's go here, crypto.com, there you go, and the entire projects right now. Out of all these exchanges, where we have BNB still at position number 2 and Tether, a nice stablecoin, and now position number 2 because, of course, BNB has dropped. What am I putting myself into for the next couple of years on these ones? BNB will continue being the top 10. In the top 10, we could also see crypto.com and FTX. FTX in the top 20 and crypto.com still in the top 20. That's what I'm saying right now. Other than that, I don't see any other exchanges coming in soon. KuCoin is still far from here, but it's still coming close. It is what it is, right? But one of the things, right, that I always like to mention in my videos, and one of the things that I always go back to, is what powers crypto.com, what powers that blockchain, Cronos, right? It's partnership with Cosmos, with Atom, that allows them to actually have Cronos. And that is, I think, one of the biggest insights that I was able to digest throughout 2021, that crypto.com, like, we just had the interest rates on crypto.com slashed, and a lot of people were making money were making videos on them, and I really never got affected because I do everything on the DeFi wallet. But I understand, of course, people do stake with the cards and everything like that on the normal crypto.com application. But you can tell how Cronos, the DeFi wallet, the NFTs, the metaverse, and everything that goes down there, it's really what's going to increase the popularity among all those crypto investors that now are out of that level 1 intro to cryptocurrencies. The ones that are only just buying their crypto on exchanges and leaving them there. No, you want to go to the DeFi wallet and you want to intro, you want to do liquidity pools, you want to do staking, you want to trade pairs and get those advantages over anyone, right? Right now, one of the biggest ones on Cronos is going to be Finance. Here it is. What you're seeing right now on the screen, everyone, and could I? Oh, here it is. What you're seeing right now on the screen, everybody, is one that I made a video on it, and not many people really were interested, which is fantastic for me because I do want to buy it cheap, and I don't want many people to know, to be honest with you. But this is Finance. This is a protocol on Cronos that is exploding really in TVL, 800 million right now, and really approaching VVS Finance, getting away from that tectonic line. So what am I expecting for later on, guys, for us? I'm expecting that MMF is going to pass $1. MMF currently is way more expensive than Cro, but guess what? This is where it really knocks it out of the park. I cannot believe this, guys. MMF has 400 and so million in supply. This is insane. You're calling that crypto.com has billions and MMF has millions, and it is less than $1. I just cannot understand that. Like, I need to get, this goes for me, right? Not financial advice, but I just need to get as many MMF as I can possibly buy. I'm not being what is the world like? I don't want to make sure this is like getting in the wrong way, but tokenomics wise, TVL wise, project wise, NFT, metaverse, MMF could really be one big project because it is the one that I think does have the most robust at this time in Cronos ecosystem, guys, right? I am not really trying to super hype this, but it just makes sense to me. VVS, on the other hand, will add the XVVS vaults, and I'm all for it. I want to make money on that because I like VVS a lot too. So I think that is a great problem to have all these different protocols that after doing your research and after putting liquidity on them, that they're, of course, it's always risky, but I understand the risk, and I want to make more money by putting my liquidity on them and doing staking pools. That's what I think so. That's what I think so. I am for it. For example, MMF. What is MMF? It's an AMM, which is an automated market maker, and a DEX, decentralized exchange. And right now, how can I compare that to? Well, the best one, guys, to compare MMF to is to another DEX AMM, and that's gonna be Uniswap. Uniswap became the first AMM in like 2016, 2017, something like that. And Uniswap is the number one DEX AMM on CoinMarketCap. Let's go here, because I like to explain this in details that I even understand it better. So here it is, 25. So a lot of people are using Uniswap. But what am I going to come here and tell you, my friends? Am I going to tell you right now, buy Uniswap? Well, I don't even have Uniswap, because I don't want to go and buy Bitcoin at 40,000 right now. I want to buy Bitcoin at $100. I want to buy Bitcoin at $10. I want to buy Bitcoin at $200. How many of us will sell our houses right now, literally, or your cars, to have a chance to see Bitcoin back at $100, knowing what Bitcoin is now? I'll probably sell my car. They were giving me a couple thousands of dollars for them right now from the dealership, because right now is a great time to sell your used car, which is kind of funny. But I will do it in a heartbeat, because are you kidding me? Bitcoin $100? Of course. Well, I always try to get that same approach when I'm looking at different coins and different tokens. I first gotta see if they are great projects, if they're safe, if they're coming from a good team, if it's not a rug pull. Like really going through my vetted system, my spider sense and everything, my tokenomics and all that good stuff. Once that's done, well, you have to jump, because if you're iffy and very scary of everything, that you're not scare money don't make money, right? So out of all the DeFi that I've heard, the one that I'm doing right now is just Cronos. So comparing MMF in the millions to Uniswap market cap, 36x, my friends. 36x, that will put us at $30. I'm comparing it to the 25 in market cap, not to Bitcoin, not to Ethereum, because they don't make sense. You have to remember that. That's why I compare Tectonic to Aave, not to Bitcoin. That's why I compare Shiba Inu to Dogecoin or to other ones, right? Because it just makes sense. That's the right way of doing this. Let me take a look at the comments right now. I'm getting excited. Eduardo, very bullish on BVS, Tonic, and MMF, even getting to METF. I know that was a good one. MMF has great launch pads. That's true. Gotta wait till the XBVS to see if it will pump. Eduardo, Oscar, you really need to look at Sinu and many more. Welcome, everybody. Don't forget to smash the like button and consider subscribing. I'm very happy to have you here, guys. It's a Thursday night. Let me tell you something. Crypto content right now, crypto investing is down, and it's obvious, because there's nothing pumping. And for us who are really the crazy ones and we like to see daily content, we understand the behind the scenes. We know this is going to take time. We know there's people out there saying, no, crypto was just a fad, garbage in 2021. It's not going to come back. They don't know what we're capable of. They don't know that once things get clearer and much faster, we're going to be going back full speed. I really believe that. And what am I doing? What I'm telling my patrons and members to do is put yourself in the best position possible, right? On the top of the chat right now, everybody, you have my link if you want to join my Patreon and Discord page to get all the behind the scenes that I give you guys. Topics, news, information, trades, and portfolio. And that will help my channel too. So appreciate your consideration. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll give you a shout out right here. So the point of the story, I'm trying to buy projects that will give me the edge. Because if I can go back to 2020 and knowing that a lot of people told me about crypto and I was listening so much about crypto. But back in the day, we had all this bullish sentiment on tech companies. I was doing stock videos, like stocks videos on YouTube. They weren't going to my videos back then weren't just doing well because the stock market videos are already too heavily condensed. The idea is like we needed a breakout, then crypto came and everything changed, right? For many people, as a content creator, I can tell you that. And now that crypto is down and it's like a little bit boring or so, it's the best time for us because it is a great opportunity for us to load up, for me to load up and just kind of find those great, amazing DeFi pools, staking pools, and do it the right way, my friends, right? I was late, new to the channel. What about Tonic? What's going on, Tabo? Appreciate it. Well, about to finish Finance and starting with Tectonic. I know everyone is coming down. I have an opinion on Tonic, of course. So here's the deal on this one. Finance.
Yeah.
Harry Lamb, welcome. Appreciate it.
How are you, Oscar? Any update on Tectonic?
Appreciate it. Thank you for your donation. First super chat of the night. We love it. Yes. I'm going to get that in just a second. Tectonic, everyone. So Finance, DEX, AMM, it does have potential. It does have future. In my opinion, I'm gonna buy this as soon as possible. I still am looking for some monies in my portfolio to get more, but that's the idea. Get it, stake it, liquidity pool, continue doing it. Not a problem. All right. So, Tectonic, baby. It is Tectonic time. And let's do ANC because Anchor Protocol, of course, has been in the news lately. Bam. Here it is, everybody. Cheers. Oh, that was some good water. Hello, Oscar. Any update on Tectonic? Last time I saw Tectonic's Twitter, there's no post, and I'm going to check it once again because, I mean, we can miss some things here. Let's go here. The tweets, the Twitter are official from them, so I always like to rely on Twitter and not really. I mean, I can of course go out and explore Cronos and Cronos info, but whatever they post on Twitter, it is what's official, what I can report on, because then we know it's it's not gonna be false, and I don't want to give you false information. So Tectonic, everybody, any update on Tectonic at the point of this video? No. We know that when we go to Cronos News and analyze the liquidity, when we analyze the borrow ratio and the supply ratio is going up, it's doing well. People are still convinced on Tectonic. Once again, we have to remember this guy has less than welcome. Thank you. Appreciate Elite Fitness. Appreciated that a lot. Second super chat of the night. Let's go. This body has really not lifetime already on the repertoire. We need more time on Tectonic. This is obvious. This is expected for them to crash, for it to go down and continue doing that until we have a breaking point that it is really exploded to the masses. If you go, and I'm gonna do that right now, to Uniswap, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, what you're gonna notice is when they started, they dump and they waited for a while, oftentimes weeks, months, or years, till we saw the prices, until we see them right in the top spots. Another thing about this, we're not in the same times before early 2020 or prior 2020 when Uniswap was living, because now it's more competitive. Now Tectonic, there's more competition. ANC, this is what I've been talking earlier this week. Anchor Protocol from Terra Luna. Do you guys know how much TBL that project has? 11 plus billion. Terra Luna has 22 plus. Ethereum, way more than that. And Cronos, everything, 2 point something billion. Tectonic is in the millions. Don't, I mean, I know it's weird to say this, but telling you, don't look at the price, I think is the right way of handling this. Let me explain. If you only look at the price, you're just seeing half of the story. What I always get excited and what you see my videos most likely are for, TVL, my friends, total value locked. The more total value locked, the more trust people are giving to the project, the more the project from the inside out grows. Because the price can always be manipulated. Always. Price of Dogecoin, price of Shiba Inu, of Cardano, of Bitcoin, of Ethereum, of stocks, of many things can be manipulated. I know that. I'm not a really long. I haven't been in the market for a long time, but I understand them pretty well. So if you see this and you're already frustrated, mad, and trying to convince everyone that it's just not gonna happen and it's never gonna rise, well, have you heard of Shiba Inu having a quadrillion max supplies now, of course, in the trillions, and you know what it did? It does need pump, it does need hype, this tonic, and it doesn't have it yet. It doesn't have it yet. You and I know about Tectonic, but not even 1/4 or 1/8 of the Shiba Inu army knows about Tectonic. What I'm saying is, we can see this in two different scenarios. One, my favorite TVL project, growth, utility, solid usage for the consumer, because that is the content, and content is king, and content will always take you places because people see value in your project, right? That is what matters at the end of the day. I like that. I follow that with a passion. Two, hype. Relying on hype, on memes, on shout out from anybody, and Elon Musk, and relying on this has a lifespan, right? Relying on this has a time limit, but it works to make pumps. It works to make money. The two work, but this one, the hype, happens to be much faster and better for quick gains. This one, on the other hand, you usually need to wait for a couple of years. For a couple of years. And it's pretty cool. I like it. This what I'm telling you, my friends. And there you go, Ricky. Thank you. Low market cap too. Yes, it is. A very low market cap, to tell you the truth. Very low market cap. That is why, and this is the most outrageous thing, with less than $4,000, you can become a millionaire with Tectonic if you wait until Aves market cap. That will put the price of Tectonic at 3 zeros. Right now, we are at 6 zeros. Yes, 6 zeros. Approaching 7 zeros. So the cheaper Tectonic goes, and this is just me talking to you guys. I'm not trying to hype it. I'm not trying to sell you Tectonic. I've never received any money from crypto.com or Cronos or them, right? It is what it is. But just the math. I'm just trying to find those golden nuggets, that golden ticket from Charlie and the chocolate factory, right? It is what it is. I was late for those Dogecoin. I was late for Shiba Inu. I was late for crypto.com. And I've been late over and over and over because I always have this. I don't know if anyone relates to me, but I try to be really conservative with my money. I don't want to lose my money. And oftentimes, I don't know if you live this, but when you get out of your comfort zone, usually it doesn't work and you lose money because you are not tempered, you're not trained, you're not seasoned in those risky movements. Well, I've been seasoning myself for a while now, and I can now have better instinct in finding this type of projects. The problem is when you enter at the wrong time. And I enter at the wrong time with I'm token, right? You guys know that. It's fine. I'm bullish and I'm token, by the way, in other different projects. But there's just some things that you cannot control, and that is fine. That is fine because God willing, we still have time left, right? Tectonic, everybody. Tectonic. Welcome aboard, everybody. Are you liking the content thus far on this Thursday night? Been talking for a while. Tech, Shiba Inu, crypto.com, MMF, and Tectonic thus far. It is insane, right? All of this content, the news, what we're learning. I think that is really to be admired for everyone, right? Knowing that it's just a very, very small portion of people in the world that know what we know, that we're talking about what we know. It is amazing and it is cool. Take a look at this. BVS tonic both suck. Nice. Well, later on, we'll see if they continue, as they continue growing. What I'm expecting is more pumps for sure coming up later on. I like that. And because Tectonic, if you're not doing, I would say staking, having a trading portfolio wouldn't be a bad idea. So you sell and buy, sell and buy, sell and buy, and you keep making those monies. Another thing that I'm going to mention with Tectonic, I know people are concerned with the high fees from crypto.com, right? When you're trying to sell or when you're trying to transfer. That's another way of them keeping it here in-house in crypto.com. I'm waiting for more listings, everybody. Let's go ahead and talk about that. Because for some reason, I'm hearing people saying that Tectonic is going to Coinbase. I know. How in the world? Why? Tectonic going to Coinbase I want to believe it. Oh, MMF coming back again. I need to get some MMF. Guys, Tectonic going to Coinbase right as soon. Please wake me up from that dream. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, guys. It will be awesome, though. I hope to be wrong, but I don't think it's going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 zeros. 6 zeros, baby. That's what we're looking at. Market. Take a look at this. Joshua, not true at all. Tectonic has a lot of potential. Actually, stop spamming, okay? Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Yeah, probably some people are losing money with this cryptocurrency. That's what makes them, bash on them and hate on them. Classic. Staking with Tectonic. Awesome. So take a look at this. The market, crypto.com, VVS Finance, Hotbit. That's it. That is for Tectonic. What am I expecting? Let it grow. Let it grow. I'm going to tell you right now to get ahead of myself and everyone. Is adding more listings a price increaser? Are we going to see an increase in price forever on Tectonic if we add 20 more companies listing Tectonic? The answer is yes, but not sustainable. Not sustainable because you're still going to have the same amount of people or like the whales there willing to manipulate the price. This is something I've learned the hard way. You're going to see an increase in price as not actually the people that are coming in from those listings, but the people that already know those listings are coming are so bullish and they're buying on them. So it's just a way for them to make more money. They have people excited and then they crash the market once again. So we're going to have, assuming it's going to take us a couple of years, first and foremost, I think we need to have some DEXs allowing Tectonic and more. Maybe KuCoin and maybe other different ones. Finance is another one that I would love to see there. Currently, some of them buying them inside. But once that happens, I'm going to be pretty positive we're going to see some price pumps, decent price pumps. Not probably going to the price of an all-time high, but if we want an all-time high, actually, let me go back here. If we want to see us millionaires, this is one of the craziest things ever. Oh no, this is crypto.com. Let me go back to Tectonic here, guys. So Tectonic, and we're gonna do here, and let's go ahead and open everything. So you're seeing this right now. Take a look at this. The price of Tectonic is right about here, okay? 6 euros. If we go back here, How many zeros is that? That's 4 zeros, right? That's 4 zeros. I cannot even see that because I need glasses. But let me go ahead and help myself here. Price label. And let's go ahead and do 40. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is, 40. If we get to this price, which we've been to this price before on Tectonic, let me say it again. It's here. December the 22nd, started and crashed completely. That usually is not a great indicator that the price is going to sustain that price forever, but it is what happens, right? I'm going to give more explanations right now. If we go to this price right now at 401, let's go back to Tectonic here. It's pretty much this. It will be like around a 70 to 80x from now. I'm comparing. So here it is. If we go to that price right now, we are at the same level of ANC. From here to here, which that's going to be a 2,600% increase. A 2,600% increase to have the same market capitalization as Anchor Protocol from Terra Luna. That is it. At that price, we are passing, if you are putting right now about $5,000, if we get to that price with Tectonic, you are passing $500,000 profit. You are $500,000. For $5,000, am I gonna risk? Am I gonna do that to have that risk added on me? Yes, I'm willing to put that money to get all that upside. That's on me. Not financial advice, but that's on me because we've done the research. Are we ever gonna get to that price? Realistically speaking, that's what we compare it to realistic expectations. In this case, ANC, AVE, compound, Celsius. That's it. We cannot go over that. That's it. That's as far as they've been thus far. And of course, in the case that Tectonic does reach those levels, of course, AVE, compound, ANC, they will be much higher. And here's the deal, and here's the amazing reality of Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin and crypto, guys. Are we at the beginning of a massive blockchain and historic cryptocurrency revolution? Are we at the beginning? Because if we are, then that means that if you and I stop investing in these garbage cryptocurrencies, I'm just calling for fun. They're not garbage, but just kind of for fun. If we stop investing in this, finally give up, and you know what? I'm tired of crypto. I'm trying to listen on all this news. I'm just going to leave the money that I have. Don't think about it else. I'm going to go back to something else. But if we wait years from now, 10, 20, now going macro, 10, 20, 30 years, when the world has finally accepted the blockchain dominance, when the United States recognizes Bitcoin maybe, or a CBDC as legal tender or something like that, are we going to see ourselves with that money that we're putting right now, millionaires? And the answer is probably yes, when we get to those levels. And that's going to be amazing, right? That's going to be like incredibly huge for all of us that are putting that kind of money right now. The more money you put in when it's cheap, the better. And that's, in my opinion, what it's been happening with Bitcoin, right? Because a lot of people never thought that Bitcoin was going to reach $100. Just go back to 10, 11. So that's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm trying to preach, teach, whatever you want to call it. And these massive, really risky projects right now make sense. Crypto.com is at a great position, and I'm tired of waiting. And I'm and I'm kind of like reading your comments too, Ricky, that they do. I'm tired of being late to every project that has blown up. Welcome to crypto. Yep. And the reason why is because heavily manipulated market, right? So everyone, By the way, welcome. Happy to have you here. More than 100 people watching. Can we have 100 likes by any chance? If you're enjoying the content, that will be incredible. So probably more people can come in and join us. It's a nice Thursday evening here in Texas. Kind of like very really cool weather outside. Having a great drink, water as always, and a Cowboys cup. Why not? Watching here on my iPad. Really having a great time talking to you about crypto and everything that I've learned thus far in this time. It is cool. It is nice stuff. Love you guys. Let's go. Oh, nice. NF, what's going on, buddy? Some Ramos insight on dark crypto. The only thing I've heard on dark crypto, that's another one, right? Crazy returns too. I've heard that, yes, great weather in Texas. We love great weather, right? And great gas price too. It's just that you can get a lot of crawl with dark crypto. I haven't done dark crypto yet. I'm going like slowly but surely. But I know there's other different passive, crazy ways of getting monies. The only thing, of course, I know is that you have to put some crow, swap it, or crypto, and then do a liquidity pool. I think I'm going a little bit slow with those protocols because, to tell you the truth, let's go back here. I always like to favor the protocols that are winning. I like the winners because winners win. By the way, extreme fear, guys, this is not news. We know that a lot. And the price of MMF doing great. DeFi Llama, the closest for me to see what in the world is going on with crypto. And we see Cronos. Waves, by the way, Waves just passed Osmosis on TVL. Waves has it's doing okay. 42% in the last 7 days. Gosh. Oh man, it's gonna pass Cronos. Waves. Waves. That's another blockchain that is coming super massively. Let me see. 4 protocols. What is Waves doing then? Okay, Neutrino, NSBT is doing okay. Take a look at this. Exploded completely. You see that? February was the date when Waves was really growing. I'm telling you, if you want to help in a way the price of a protocol like Tectonic or so grow in price, start with your TVL and liquidity, my friends. 54% in the last 7 days. Gosh, Neutrino. There it is, guys. Like, I mean, that is the best way to explain it. Don't look too much at, I mean, the news great, awesome movements, hype, and everything, community, that's always important. But TVL is, in a lot of sense, everything. Just take a look at Ethereum, 54% and decreasing. And decreasing. Now, Cronos, right? Terra Luna, here it is, Cronos. So for Cronos, here it is. 588 million. It is not true. It is 800 million. When you go to MMF, it's now 800. So VVS probably is a little higher than that. So when dark crypto is at 11 at 7.92 million, not bad, I will say. But I mean, in my personal opinion, just me, I always like to favor, the winners here. When you can tell there's a big, beefy difference from the top 5 to the top 4. There's a big difference there. So I know this work. I have more trust in them. Not saying that the other ones are garbage, but I just like to have my money safe, guys. I'm just that kind of guy. Just like to recommend to myself and my viewers things that work, things that people are putting a lot of money into. And hey, 1.2 billion on VVS, less than 1 billion on MMF Finance. Go to Ethereum, go to Terra Luna. That's peanuts. But on Cronos, you and I are bullish on it. We're bullish on crypto.com. We're bullish on the future of Cronos. Then there you go, guys. There you go. I don't see that as a bad strategy, in my opinion. It's working for me. I like it. And it will make me money. I'm pretty sure. I like to live risky too much. There you go. There you go. I mean, if you want to go risky, go full on Bitcoin and you will be fine, right? But I mean, that strategy is gonna get you money, but not as much money, and that's what we're here talking about: altcoins and TVL. So the idea is the following, everybody, right? Good TVL means good project, means more people are coming in, and at the end of the day, that means that more price is gonna increase, and there it is. And here are the chains. Of course, NFTs are down, price in cryptocurrency is down. But thus far, guys, look at all the different opportunities for us. And we're at position number 9 on Cronos. We're going to continue increasing. Polygon, I'm pretty bullish. We're going to be passing Polygon too. Tron, Solana exploded in 2021 like you wouldn't even believe. But it is what it is. We know you like Elon. What's up with it? No, I never said I liked Elon. Or like if you refer to Elon Musk, yeah, I like the guy. He's awesome. But the crypto, no, I don't own it. I've spoke about Elon before. Impressive, my fellas. Impressive. And of course, guys, Luna, all coming down. Yes, I'm so happy. Please come down. Luna has to come down no matter what. And I'm going to buy it at around 90, 85. I'm not going to buy it right now. It's too high. And then on my chart right here on the Fibonacci Bollinger Bands, it's already in the hype mode here. I need to get it down, 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 down. Fam, incredible audience today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are your questions, everyone? Welcome. And if you have any questions, please post them right now. I'm ready for your questions. Q&A time. Let's go. While we take a look at the price of crypto, oh baby, the price of Bitcoin is down. So why don't we go ahead and look at that while we get some questions. As always, Bitcoin down. Where is the 42 Bitcoin? Where is the 42? This is it. This is it for Bitcoin. Here it is. All right. When do you think Crow will go back up? Jam. When Bitcoin goes back up. That's I like Crow for that. If I see Bitcoin up, then crypto.com is gonna go up. More chances are it's gonna happen. Oscar, I'm loving the APR and the MMF vaults. Me too, Quinn. Me too. New decentralized exchange coming up. That's awesome, buddy. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Harry,
yeah.
let's go.
Are you still invest in CRO if it hit $15? Just kidding.
$15. Well, $15, I'm already selling like 50%, so I make some good money. But I wouldn't be making that much money at $15. Some couple of thousands of dollars for sure. But I think we can. I mean, at $15, you're telling me that Binance is passing 1,000. You're telling me that FTX is passing $300 or so. So I see Crow at 15, at $10, of course. But I just can't imagine all those fees on the DeFi wallet, man. How they're gonna be so painful. Like right now, the fees on the DeFi wallet are nothing. But imagine Crow growing. Oh, I hope that they reduce from 1 or 2, because they charge you like 1 Crow, 1.9 Crow, 4 Crow. Paying, you want to pay $60? I don't want to pay $60 for enabling a smart contract or staking on the MMF vault. Think about that. Let me see. Sakabato, not sure if you have talked about it already, but what do you think about the changes to the crypto Visa card reward? Yeah, that's something I was mentioning. It doesn't really affect me that much because I don't really do crypto.com app earn. I do DeFi. So, and I don't have a card because I like to use my credit cards that I already have. So yeah, it is the way it is. I think the cards are great if you want to do crypto.com for sure. It works for some people. I can have one if I wanted to. I just kind of like don't need to. But for the people who are staking with the card and for the people who are doing crypto.com earn, then for sure it affects them a lot. And I saw some videos on YouTube like crypto.com dead. Is this it? It is not it. It is not it. I when we're looking at a blockchain, you have to see the DeFi aspect, because DeFi is what's gonna change the blockchain, not the earn, because the earn is for the baby crypto entry level ones. They're watching those percentages. You think you and I are complacent with 14.5%? You think you and I are gonna be happy with that? We're getting 3,000 from MMF right now. Why would I want 14.5%? It makes no sense. So I mean, guys, it is. I mean, we don't do those kind of percentages. Great question, by the way. But yeah, I mean, whatever happens on the crypto.com blue app, I don't really pay too much attention. I mean, if you haven't noticed, I love talking about Cronos on DeFi, MMF, VVS, Tectonic, what's happening behind the scenes, the IBC solo machines, the news. That is what excites me. That is what really gets me going, because that is the good projects that we want to see. Today, crypto.com joined the, what was it? Blockchain Association of Singapore. Isn't that amazing? Let's go. Don't forget to smash the like button and consider subscribing, my friends. If you're just coming in, welcome, welcome. My name is Oscar Ramos. I'm talking about all these different awesome projects. I'm going to put crypto.com right here as we're talking on this one. Oh, yeah. So great question, Harry. Thank you for your amazing kind donation. My only thing when it comes to the price of crypto.com is going to be buy. I mean, it goes to me, right? Not financial advice. Buy before it's $1. Buy before it's $1. Buy before it's $1. Will it be $1? Yes. I don't want to buy at $1. That's what I'm going to tell you. Because at $1, we're going to see some massive sell-offs. Oh, yeah. Let's continue with the questions. Someone hacks Elon Twitter and posted Twitter of Tectonic. Ricky, if that happens, we need to be selling our Tectonic as soon as possible, because the price is going to skyrocket to the moon. Oscar, do you think the mega pumps are gone because of the executive order? Absolute. Yes, in a way. Now I understand. I am understanding your question, Aaron. Yes, in a way, because it gives hope. People start buying and then, of course, selling. Just what it is right now. Plus, today we had the inflation at 7.9%. So there's more bursts coming in. Not really worried at all. Like I'm explaining a couple minutes ago. Nice price of crypto.com right now. NF, do you expect more and more scammers to move to Cronos from Binance Smart Chain? I'm seeing it more and more. I don't chase that small market cap, but lots of rugs happening in this space, not just on Binance Smart Chain scale. Do you mean like with the protocols, like any small little meme type of community tokens on Cronos? I think that's always going to be the case, because blockchain is a place, it's a decentralized place, it's a place where anyone can come and build. That's what happens with Ethereum. That's what happens with Terra Luna, with Cardano. No, and there's always rug pulls. That's never going to stop. There's no police in crypto, and that is great, but at the same time risky and dangerous. So you have to, that's why we have this, right? That's why we have staking. That's why you have wallet addresses. That's why we have all of that, because we need it. We need to be protected. We need to be secure of all of this. Great question. Take a look at the new exchange called Terranium. I bought a pre-sale, make 50,000. A great job. Appreciate it a lot. What's your day job? I'm a professor. I love my Visa Crow card. I use it every day. That's awesome. Tell me why. I mean, tell me how you use it. That'll be awesome to hear. Live Fitness. We're in the best opportunity right now to buy and hold. I was looking at all posts when people were regretting it on selling before they blew up. Of course. That's what I believe too, guys, at the end of the day. I don't think we're going to be wrong about that call, knowing how the internet boom happened. But I'm also going to tell you something. If you're still watching right now, there's a lot of comments and rumors that we may see a recession. I mean, we have recession, right? And it could be a really dark and bad time for the economy as the inflation continues ramping up, spending continues, war continues, or we're going to war. So if that happens, there's gonna be massive sell-offs, prices that we never seen before. You're probably gonna get scared, but there's gonna be blood in the markets. It's gonna be very bad. But guess what Oscar Ramos will do during a recession? Buy like crazy. That's what it is. So yeah, in a good way, in a bad way, but at the end of the day, if you're watching me, if you have less than, if you're still alive, you can. If you're like me, 20s or so, God willing, we're all gonna be fantastic. Great question. What do you think about XVVS? I'm waiting for it, man. I want XVVS as soon as possible. I'm bullish in VVS. As you guys know, that is VVS, very, very simple finance. It's how it started with Cronos protocols. It's very personal to me. I started talking about that in early, like mid December. And it is a transition, right? It is a transition that people now want to make passive income very rapidly, very fast, and you have to adjust your strategy as a content creator. So I love it. I've been doing that, and every time I get a chance, I make more money with it. And anytime an F, that's awesome. That's incredible stuff. Do you still hold AM token? Of course, Jam. I still hold that AM token. And by the way, thank you for reminding me. I just redeemed my AM token from Gemini because I'm doing the staking. Right now. The prices are very low. Finally, we're going. I saw $11. Couldn't believe it. $11 to stake AM token. I'm doing it. So I'm getting my AM token from Gemini soon. Super excited for that. Really, really happy. Omar, I use it to get to like to eat, groceries, pump gas, everything. Rewards in Crow. Great job, Omar. That's awesome. I probably need to do that for sure. Correct. Coinbase does give you 4%. What are your thoughts on helium? Bro, let me tell you a little bit on helium. I have my Bobcat 300 right now looking at me. I have 3 more helium miners on their way, and I just signed up for the upcoming MNDT Helium, the best helium miner in the market. I'm so excited. I want to buy at least 2, or if possible, or more. These are cheap but strong and powerful miners. I'm so excited for that drop. Very, very happy. I want to buy so many different miners. I've been prioritizing right now NFTs and DeFi. Crypto is down, so might as well get some passive income on the side. But helium. Every time I bring money from my fiat wallet, from my bank to the fiat wallet, and before I send it to DeFi, I buy helium. I am bullish on helium. I think we're going to do fantastic. I'm going to be passing 1 million hotspots for sure. Great questions, everybody. You are amazing. Love to see you guys here. Thank you. Hope this is all great, great information to you. Don't forget to smash the like button and consider subscribing. And also the first link down below if you are looking for some amazing gifts or so. I mean, you never know. Right now, spring break is coming for some of us. Well, boom. You can be getting some amazing physical coins right here. First link in the description down below if you're into that. Of course, today's video was relatively at the very beginning for Shiba Inu, and I have this right here for you. It's a nice thick coin that you want to get. If you don't like Shiba, how about Cardano? Well, there's many more out there. They're still listing more and more, and Bitcoin, of course, in this beautiful case. It's a banger. So if you are into this, guys, first link down below, of course, and the link on the top of my chat is my Discord page, my Patreon. Allows you to have access to me behind the scenes, everything. So anything I can help, thank you, and of course helps the channel. Thank you. Let's continue with these great questions. Do you just mess around with cryptocurrency? No, I know what I'm doing. Great question on helium, by the way. Hey, sir, pretty sure you already talked about this, but any thoughts on Ethereum, Bitcoin? Will they continue dropping during the following hours? Thank you, Loreto. Well, Bitcoin is going to continue performing. It's doing very well, to be honest with you, because we're not down less than the 2021 low of 29,000. We're 9,000 away from that, and if that ever happens in the next 24 hours, brace yourselves. But At this time, I think from 30 to 40s, it's a great time. Will it continue dropping? It all depends on the geopolitical space. 7.9 inflation right now. Bad news, bearish news. Plus, we have the crypto revelation 2 days ago that pump and dump. That was pretty nice. So to answer your question, we don't know the future, but we got to be prepared for it by having some good positions for sure. Typically a recession, we're going to be some of them last year, some of them last quarters. We got to be prepared for that for sure. All right. What do you have for dinner tonight? Nothing there yet after this live, but thank you guys. Appreciate it. I'm putting some time for you, everybody, so we can have and enjoy some great dinner for sure. Let's see. Helium miners. Do you have a video on that? Yes, I have 2 videos. If you go ahead and do Oscar Ramos Helium, I do have, or in my Patreon, of course, I do something private for you. That's always great. Alchemy Pay Esmer. Oh man, Alchemy Pay. It's been down, very, very down at 4 cents. If I've seen it, that's another one that it pumped and it dumped. They have good news. They were listed on Binance and everything, but nothing yet. But the CEO is very, very vocal and goes to YouTubers and talks with them. It's just one of those cryptocurrencies that does need the pump and an altcoin season for sure. Alrighty. Well, everyone, what an amazing live, to be honest with you. What a great night. We have Bitcoin at what price is this? 38 cents, approaching 37. And Bitcoin right now dropping, which is classic. Usually we end the lives before 9 p.m. or so, and the prices from 9 to 11, 9 to 12 start dropping. Oh, baby. Guys, you were amazing tonight. What a great conversation. Honestly, we talked about Shiba Inu, Finance, Crypto.com, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tectonic, VVS, Cronos, and other good news. I want to thank you for your amazing time. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe. Incredible stuff, conversation today. I posted a video about Crypto.com when it comes to the news. If you want to watch it, that'll be awesome. Safe, and continue. We are going to go to the moon, everybody, slowly but surely. Let's continue keeping the faith on crypto. We'll have an amazing time. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you to the moderators, the awesome donations, the new subscribers, and the likes. I catch you later, everyone. Peace. Oh, I love to do that. Don't forget to check the links down below for your free Bitcoin stocks. And well, gotta enjoy the rest of the day, because if you're in Texas, low Texas or so, then we're about to see our spring break. I'm super excited. Bye, everybody. Blessings. Catch you later.